So now the team takes over. Thank you, Registrar. Next is Country Ambassador for Mozambique, Mamadou Gallo Jr. Next we have Country Ambassador for Niger, Dika Jibrila Abdul. Next we have Country Ambassador of Nigeria, Favor Anosike. Faithful.
He's not decent. He's not decent.
Country Ambassador of Mali, Amadou Mohamed Limada.
That is why we have suspended classes for students to have the opportunity to come here and experience the various cultures and various streams of identity as Africans and the rest of the world. We encourage students that next week's events will be bigger and better. So we encourage all of you to be participants actively in most of the events that they are. And I will wish you all the best. Especially, let me first of all thank the organizing team and then SLC and those who have supported this event over the past few weeks. We are hoping that by the end of the session, we are going to have other corporate organizations based on the kind of activity we are going to have this year. So they'll come on board next year to make it very bigger and better. Once again, thank you to L Bank, Cheezer Pizza, and all the other sponsors. As I round up, may I call on the Dean so that we can get closer and then unveil the logo.
Holy Spirit, we unveil the logo. We unveil the logo now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th edition of International Students Week, and this is the official logo for this time's International Students Week. Can you give a round of applause, please? Thank you all so much. You can all take your seats now.
And to support the country, since we are here, we are paying school fees, buying stuff and all, and this is money we're spending in this country. So I think we are contributing to the economy, even though the thing is not easy currently, but we are trying our best, paying school fees, and usually we pay the double or more than the double of the school fee mentioned, okay, for Ghanaians, but this is a rule, and I think we are contributing for the development of the countries. Okay, I think to mingle with Ghanaians, there's no much problem. Ghanaians are very friendly, so it's a little bit easy for us to mingle. Because when it comes to Africa, the culture and most of the things is the same. When it comes to the food, it's the same. Like someone like me coming from Central Africa, coming in Ghana, in a peaceful country. So there's no problem when it comes to this one. Ghanaians are friendly. We are well accepted in the country. So I think there's no problem. And most of the international students, as I'm leading, most of them we don't have much more complaint when it comes to Ghana. When I compare with some of the countries, I think Ghana that's why I attract a lot of students those years. Okay, for the international student to get a job here is not really easy. It's not easy. Even to get an internship is not really easy because you have to go through some lot of processes. And when it comes to the job, it's normal, but you have to get a work permit before you work in the land. And the work permit is a little bit expensive for an international student to work. So most of the international students prefer at the end of the program to go back to their countries. Most of them go back to their country, but few stay in their country doing business. And I think we have some couple of school of languages and all ruling by former international students, but now they're settled in Ghana. I think that's how the thing is moving. Especially getting a job in Ghana for international students is easy at all. I think if they can design a policy for international students to get at least some months to work or to get an internship in some public services or even private one, it will help, it will greatly help. Because right now, when we talk about even the internship, as an international student, you have to pay agency for them to look for internship. And sometimes, most of the students, they paid it, but at the end of the day, they find themselves just like this. That if there is a program design or if there is something that's going to allow them to work at least 1 year or something, or to give some time or hours, like in some of the foreign lands, like international students have 10 hours per week to work or 20 hours per week to work. I think this will help international students. I think this is an appropriate moment to display the culture. It's an appropriate moment to give much more them show the culture, dance, traditional things. We're in foreign lands, and this is a moment as the ambassador, they have to stand for their countries. Like standing for the flag is not something easy. So when you stand for the flag, you have to defend the entire countries. And I think this is an opportunity for them to show the culture, to display and show their country, what is from their country, and to show the beauty of Africa.
Hi, my name is Griselda Hammond, and I'm the Women's Commissioner for Blue Crest University. And you're here today for the International Students Week launch. This is a launch where we just came to unveil the logo and introduce the various, that is 15 ambassadors, country ambassadors to this institution and to the students as well. And International Students Week is a week we use to celebrate the diverse culture we have in the school, and hence why you're here today. So we have students in the school, majority of them don't even know which countries their friends are from. So having an initiative like this or a program like this, it helps you know the schools or the countries that your friends are coming from. It makes you know what the culture, what they do as maybe a Guinean, a Malian, Nigerian, and why they do what they do, and make you appreciate their culture very well. So with this initiative, we are doing this with SRC in collaboration with Blue Crest University. That's the staff members and the lecturers and HODs as well. So it's SRC and Blue Crest University. So whenever there is a program that is going on in school, as we're all in school, we are in school to study, but at the same time, extracurriculum activities is very important. So whenever you have the chance to help out with anything, do so and do it very well. And please make sure you don't forget the main reason why you're in school, and that is to acquire knowledge. Thank you very much.
My name is Victory Chidi, and I am an SRS executive in charge of the events coordination. The event happening right now is called the ISW, also known as the International Students Week. The International Students Week is the biggest event to happen in Blue Crest College from the beginning of Blue Crest. And it is not just seen as an extracurricular activity, but as a way to bring people together. Personally speaking, this was where I found my family and my friends who I've been with for over 5 years now, since I've been in Blue Crest College. So it's not just about the cultural display, but bringing together Africans and removing that divide between the African countries. Well, this is my first time because this is my tenure as an SRSA executive, but this is the 5th ISW happening in Blue Crest, yes. My expectation is that this will be the biggest, because the one that happened in 2019, before the COVID-19 took the world by storm, was the biggest. So I'm expecting this to top the one that happened in 2019. Final advice to students is be part of this, because originally I thought this was just a random event where you just walk in, walk out, but this is where I got to learn a lot of things. I got to be able to socialize, and now I've been able to meet new people, be able to network with people, have more connect with people. So I would advise you to participate in this event, because you don't know who you would meet that would help you out later in the future.